Alright, good morning, people. It's Christmas Eve. We have made it to Christmas Eve. Yes. And then I'm on the 405 today. Just running a few errands before everything closes early. No, I'm not doing any last minute shopping. That's all been done, and, you know, just kind of chilling and things like that. Finally relaxing for once, whatever that means. Although I will have to say, and I might mention this later in a Facebook post, but Dobby's not doing too hot. He's kind of gotten a little ill in the last few days. I think it might be related to a respiratory issue, and I have an arrangement to go to the vet for him. But I don't know. Hopefully he'll make it. Trying to just keep him comfortable and feed him when he takes food. I mean, he's kind of being a little reluctant in terms of taking food, which is kind of sad because, it's one of those things with rats is that, when they get sick, it hits them pretty hard, pretty fast. And, as you know, I lost Ace earlier this year in the beginning of November. So, a lot of my rats are pretty close in age. So, it's going to start to cascade. The only problem I have, though, is that Dobby's with the youngest rat I have at just over a year old. And so the fact that he's this sick this quickly is just unfortunate because you don't know, what happens to rats and on the things that they go through. So it's a bit unfortunate in that sense. Anyway, so yeah, today is just one of those, chill, do things. But as I had posted back on Thanksgiving, because it is the holiday season, a lot of weird shit happens during the holiday season, and it's not always happy for everyone. And so one of the things that I will be extending out today is if you're alone if you're willing to make the drive down to the South Bay, or if you're just down the street and you're just feeling like, hey, I don't want to be alone at Christmas Eve. It sucks, and or you just want to come by, visit, and say hi. Open invite to my place. I'm going to have the Xbox One set up. I'm going to have food and just a lot of random stuff. No, I don't have a tree. A lot of random shenanigans though. Lots of games and things to mess around with, and a couple of chill people to hang with here. So if you, as I said before, please do not be alone this Christmas Eve. It's not cool. I've spent a few Christmas Eves alone. It is not cool. Enjoy yourself. Be around people. Just be around people. Don't keep it to yourself. So that being said, I'm probably gonna go grab a few extra things of food, and at the minimum, you're guaranteed a grilled cheese sandwich. It's basically the same, basically same rules apply as they did, back on Thanksgiving. So yes, you're guaranteed at least a sandwich if you swing by. But yes, we're just doing a little thing. I have Evan in the car with me. He's hanging off camera. He might stick a hand out or something. I don't know. And all of that stuff. So yeah, there'll be a little bit of cleaning going on. There's also going to probably be a ceremonial oil change at this point too, because my Versus needs an oil change, and might go on a ride Christmas morning. I don't know what's going on. There's really not much going on at this point. But as I mentioned, Christmas Eve, please don't be alone. I bought bags of shake and bacon chicken. Actually, that was one of the weirdest things. So I'm at Vaughn's yesterday, just grabbing the Vaughn's off of Marine and Inglewood Avenue, so in Redondo Beach, and I'm grabbing some stuff and things, and we go to the meat section, and I'm thinking, okay, I need to get some chicken thighs so that I can make my shake and bake. I get the last package of chicken thighs in the entire store. I'm going, are you kidding me? Everyone just wiped out all the chicken. Well, I mean, I can see that. I was expecting that to happen on Christmas Eve, anyway. So all that was left were the wings, which I mean would be fine, except that there's so many bones in the wings that you really can't do much with a shake and bake. You're basically going to be eating crispy the entire time, which I guess is a good thing, but not for what I'm trying to do. So I digress. But yeah, make sure you get your food supplies. I think that that the supermarkets being closed on Christmas Day is probably the equivalent to when I was living in Ohio, and we would have in Columbus, and we would have a level 1 snow warning, and that's when everyone would freak out and start buying like all of the they'd start buying up all the supplies, and there'd be lines like up the yin yang at Meijer, which I kind of laugh about, because every single time that there's been a level 1 or a level 2 snow warning in Columbus, I've always been stuck at work working inside Meijer. So I'm going, so basically if level 3 happens, I can pretty much just stay in Meijer and have no worry about food, water, or bathroom. I'm good with that, And if you go to the back in the back area, there's a shower. So I mean, it's like I really can't argue with that. So I digress. Just make sure you have food and company and things like that. If you're gonna binge watch on anything, Netflix sounds really good this time of year, or just go on a YouTube party, but yeah, like I said, I extend invite. Go ahead and send me a message, and I'll tell you where I live. Anything cool over there? Anything cool over there? Okay. Watching the things. So yeah. Anyway, that's just my quick message here. Hopefully everyone has a great day and a great weekend. And I will talk to you all later.